Speedbridging is one of the most important steps to know for hypixel bedwars, skywars, or even just normal survival Minecraft. If you don't already know speedbridging, in this video I'm going to show you how to speedbridge in just a couple easy steps. Before you actually learn how to speedbridge, there are a couple of things you want to know before it. First thing is like what keys you're pressing. You can see I've got keystrokes on, so you can look up there to see what keys I'm pressing. But I normally press A and S. Some people do use S and D, but never just go straight backwards and press S like this, because this will actually be a slower speed bridge overall, as opposed to if you're just using A and S. And it's also harder because you have to get to the very edge of the block before placing your next block, but if you're on one of your sides, it's easier to place your next block. The next thing is you need to have your crosshair in the right position for when you're pressing your keys, so you don't move, because if your crosshair is in the wrong spot and then you're looking a little bit this way once you start speedbridging and then you're a couple blocks in, you'll just end up falling off one of the sides. I know there's a tip that godbridgers use where they will open up the F3 menu and then they will do something with the direction that they're facing. I'm not too familiar with that. If you really need help with positioning yourself, you can look into that, but you can see I've got my direction pointer. If you want to look up there, it may be a little bit blurry, but you can look up there if you need to see what direction I'm looking in. But from there, you pretty much just start speedbridging. Now on to the actual speedbridging motion. And there are two main types of speedbridging. There is straight across and diagonal. First, I'm going to go over just straight across speedbridging. And the way you do this is you start on the edge, shifting, and you place a block, you unshift, walk to the edge, shift, place a block, unshift, walk to the edge, shift, place a block, unshift, walk to the edge, shift, place a block, unshift, walk to the edge, shift, and then you're just repeating this motion, and eventually you'll just get it down like quicker and quicker. And I recommend for when you're first learning speedbridging, you're just slowly unshifting. This is how I learned it, just like unshifting every other block or just like quickly unshifting, and that will help you get used to unshifting during bridging and just shifting overall during bridging. And the main thing for speed bridging is just practicing it. I recommend the hypixel bridging practice, which is what I'm in right now, and it keeps track of your times, or you can just go into a creative world. Either one works. But then there's also diagonal bridging, which is a little bit different, but I think some people do learn it easier. And for this, you just want to have your crosshair to either side of the block. I normally put my crosshair on the right. It just depends which side. You're going to be placing 2 blocks. So if my crosshair is on the right, that means I'm going to be placing 2 blocks in that direction. So you can put it on the left, but you'll just be placing 2 blocks this way. I prefer the right. I don't know, it's easier for me. So I place my blocks this way, and then I hold shift, and then place 2 blocks, unshift, walk back, place 2 blocks, unshift, walk back, place 2 blocks, unshift, walk back, and then again you're just repeating this motion, and then there's nothing to it, you're just holding S. So you're just looking right about there, crosshair in the middle of the block, and then just unshifting like that. Now there is also another type of speed bridging, which is actually called Schneider bridging, but it's actually a faster method of speed bridging. But all you're doing is you're just timing your clicks as opposed to holding down your mouse button. So you're timing your clicks, and this will actually make your speed bridging a lot faster. So once you've learned speed bridging, I do recommend learning Schneider bridging. So all you're doing is you're just timing your clicks, and the reason I say this is because once you've learned speed bridging, there's nowhere else really to go rather than god bridging or moonwalking, which is extremely hard to learn. So Schneider bridging is kind of a more uncommon thing that people know, but you can time your clicks, and this is a bit difficult to learn, but once you've got it down, it's quite a bit quicker than speed bridging, and it's even faster than some breezely bridging. But thank you for watching, I really do appreciate it. And let me know if you want to see some other type of bridging tutorial. Maybe some sort of staircase bridging tutorial, or one stacking tutorial, or even some sort of jitter bridging tutorial. I'd be happy to make one. Anyways, thank you for watching. Goodbye.